Welcome everyone to the Emmaus Borough Council meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, just for the record, tonight, junior councilperson Jonas will not be here tonight. He has a school commitment. Personal appeals part 1. If you have a personal appeal, please approach the podium. Hearing none. Community minute. Would anyone like to make comments on the parade? Unfortunately, I wasn't there, so anything you say would be news to me. Because I had to work that night, so.
Shane looked awesome.
I did get pictures of that. That's
It
the
was
only
a
thing
lot
I
of
saw
fun.
from the parade was 2 pictures of him.
It was a lot of fun. It was nice.
Apparently, it's on
having-
bulletin boards in each one of the buildings today, too. So
It was nice having kids walking with us this year.
Yeah,
Which, yeah,
good.
It was really great.
It was-
it was
a
well
lot
run
of fun.
again.
Yeah.
The committee did a fantastic job.
They always have.
How was the crowd turnout?
The crowd was good.
It seemed
Normal.
more than last year. More
Crowd
than
was good.
Good.
What do you think? It's like usually average 30,000.
About 30,000 is usually what we estimate.
I don't know if anybody saw it or not, but as I gave out the mayor's cup, there was a marriage proposal
I did. I saw that.
that took place. Yeah,
To
that
you?
was us.
Congratulations!
Well, no,
but
but-
I think that's illegal in Pennsylvania.
Yes, I hope you said no.
Will you be marrying them?
I don't know. But it was Morticia and Gomez because it was the Adams
Yeah, it was
family.
really neat.
So yeah, it was very cute.
As a matter of fact,
so
I
it was
think
fun.
we actually posted that to our social media page.
That's neat.
Yeah, it was good. I think everybody had a good time.
Let's see your picture.
Good.
Mr. President.
Anybody else community minute?
So it was announced today, Money Inc. has named Emmaus the number 13 in the best 20 places to live in Pennsylvania.
What was
Emmaus, Pennsylvania.
No, what was the
Money Inc.
Money Inc.
The best 20 places to live in
Okay.
Pennsylvania. Very exciting, and we got some really nice comments on Facebook about that and in the newspaper. So it's
That's
great.
exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
Tomorrow, at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock is East Penn School District Career Exploration Fair, and the fire department, police department, and ambulance for Emmaus will be participating in it to talk about their profession to the students.
Nice. Thank you. Anyone else? No special presentation. We have council meeting minutes from October 7th of this year. Does anybody have a motion to approve the council meeting minutes? Councilman Hart, seconded by Councilwoman Baumgartner. Any corrections or comments on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. There are 7 ayes. No decisions on bids. We have one communication from Patricia Roblin from Knollwood Drive in Emmaus, requesting appointment to the Community Garden Commission. Are we ready to address it tonight during this, or you want to do it during committee?
They'll address it at committee.
Okay,
Whether it's tonight or if they want to discuss at committee again before they.
That's fine.
Back, we'll let them decide.
does anybody else have a communication to bring forward? Hearing none, no borough engineers report, solicitors report.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have no formal report. There's been things going on, but they are subject to confidentiality.
Thank you. Unfinished business part 1. We have nothing. New business, we have ordinance 1194. This is the first reading. An ordinance of the Borough of Emmaus, Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, amending Chapter 15, subsection 602.2.a of the Emmaus Borough Code, adding a residential handicap parking sign on the public street located in front of 542 Broad Street within the Borough of Emmaus. Would somebody like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1194? Councilman Dufresne, seconded by Councilwoman Baumgartner. Any questions on the handicap sign? All right, this is a roll call vote. I haven't had one of those in a while. Councilwoman McManaman?
Aye.
Councilman Schubsta?
Aye.
Councilman Anders?
Aye.
Councilwoman Baumgartner?
Aye.
Councilman Dufresne?
Aye.
Councilman Hart?
Aye.
Councilman Labenberg? Aye. There are 7 ayes. Unfinished business part 2, we have ordinance 1193, which will have its second reading at our first meeting in November. So we have another 2 meetings to go before we address that.
There will be a public hearing on that as well.
Prior to the meeting.
Yeah, and I would anticipate a crowd for that.
Are you reading social media?
No,
That's an inside
no,
joke.
no, that would be some other people. No, I'm reading the number of phone calls that I've taken notes on.
Okay.
The neighbors are definitely interested in the area, whether it's good or bad.
Okay.
I got my letter for it.
Yeah, we because of the size of the development, we really only have to put it to the immediate adjacent properties. But because of the size of the development, we felt that we needed to spread it to a little farther into the neighborhood of areas that could be impacted. So, so more than typical, there are a lot more notices that went out.
Okay. Items not on the agenda. Anybody have anything to bring forward? Mayor's report.
Thank you. Just one item. Friday is trick or treat from 6 to 8, and the police department will be participating. However, we're not making hot dogs this year, but we will have candy to hand out. So stop by, come see us, say hello.
Nice.
Other than that, progress.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Committee reports. We have Public Works Committee, Chairman Anders.
We have nothing for official action. The next meeting is November 13th. Report progress.
Thank you. Health, Sanitation, and Codes Committee, Chairman Shipsta.
We have nothing for official action. However, this Saturday, October 26th, from 8 to 1 o'clock at the Emmaus Fire Training Grounds, we will be having our second event, which is the Household Hazardous Waste event.
Are we doing a robocall for that?
There will be 2 going out again. One will go out tomorrow. One will go out Friday.
Thank you. That's perfect.
So the information that you need is on the homepage of our website. So it describes some of the items that we will be taking and also the items we will not be accepting. So if they have any questions, just go to the website and it's
We'll
pretty much
post-
spelled out there what we're taking.
Yeah, we'll post in some other places as well.
Yep, on social media and stuff. Yep. So that will be taking place this weekend, and nothing else for official action. Our next meeting is scheduled for October 30th at 4:30 p.m. Council Chambers. Progress.
Thank you. Parks and Recreation Committee, Chairwoman Baumgartner.
We have nothing for official action. There's some meeting notes from our brief meeting before our last council meeting. And other than that, we will meet November 5th at 4:30 right here. Progress.
Thank you. Public Safety Committee, Chairman Dufresne.
Okay, we have a few motions here, all related to the hiring of a police officer. So I'd like to make a motion to offer a conditional offer of employment to Joseph Rothrock for the position of police officer for the Borough of Emmaus, contingent upon the following. Must successfully pass a physical examination in accordance with MOPEC standards. Must successfully pass a psychological examination in accordance with MOPEC standards. Must successfully complete all requirements of the PA Act No. 120 certification required by MOPEC, including firearms certification, and must successfully complete 1-year term of probation with the Emmaus Police Department. So,
There's a motion by Councilman Dufresne. Is there a second? Councilman Hart. Any questions on the hiring? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. There are 7 ayes.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint East Penn Medical Practice, Inc. of Emmaus to conduct the physical examination needed for the police officer.
There's a motion from Councilman Dufresne. Is there a second? Councilman Hart. Any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. There are 7 ayes.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Psychological Associates of Bethlehem PC to conduct the psychological examination needed for the police officer.
There's a motion by Councilman Dufresne, seconded by Councilman Hart. Any questions on that? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. There are 7 ayes.
I don't have anything else for official action. Next meeting is November 13th at 9:15 a.m. Progress.
Thank you. General Administration Committee is myself. Just that we have ordinance 1193, second reading, and that's November 4th. I report, and we're meeting this Thursday. Oh, no, our meeting is canceled, correct?
Okay.
So we will not be meeting this Thursday due to our budget process starting in the afternoon. So progress, Budget and Finance Committee, Chairman Hart.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. In your packet is resolution, excuse me, 2019-35, with bills and payroll totaling $520,000, $146.50. I'd offer that in the form of a motion.
So motion by Councilman Hart, seconded by Councilman Dufresne. Any questions on the bill list? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. There are 7 ayes.
Extraordinary expenses and revenues are noted in the packet also. I would point out that we had an October 18th meeting, a rather lengthy one, discussing a number of issues. One was, the last item discussed was the budget, which we won't talk about tonight because we have a budget and finance workshop next Wednesday at 3:30. But worth mentioning is we had a look at 2 different software programs, which I was rather interested in, and so were the committee members, in order to make life easier to pay your bills for basically everything in the borough, if you will, both water, sewage, and refuse. In addition to even the second software program permitted you to make your charges out at the swimming pool and those kinds of things, including donations to the borough for certain things. So at present, we're sort of strapped with the accounting system that we currently have and being able to communicate with that. But I believe we're going to revisit the idea of something like that to make it a bit easier for borough residents in which to pay their bill. That's it as far as that particular meeting was concerned. Our next scheduled budget meeting is November 4th at 6:45 p.m. I report progress.
Just one correction, Mr. Hart, is our budget workshop is this Thursday.
Thursday, sorry.
Yep.
Apologize.
Yep. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have no junior council members report tonight. We have various boards and commission meeting. Oh, I missed.
Community relations.
Community
Quite all right.
relations planning
It's quite all right, Mr. President.
and development. So you can say
nothing-
progress?
Nothing for official action. We'll address the 2 interviews for the Community Garden Commission at our next meeting. Please take a look at our last meeting notes. There's an exciting possibility for a historic district that might be of interest to everyone there to look at. And if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Our next meeting is November 21st at 4:30. Progress.
Thank you, Chairwoman McManaman, and I'm sorry I missed your committee. You have various boards and commission reports there. You got 4 of them. Personal appeals part 2. Does anybody have an appeal? Hearing none. Borough Manager's report.
So on your desks, for those of you that gave me your thumb drives back, you have a thumb drive there with all of the information for the budget. You also have the 214-page budget message and the budget draft, and also in your iPad. Granicus is having some issues with this particular agenda. So what they did was, after spending an hour on the phone with them this afternoon, they downloaded it in a PDF format for us until they can get the app piece of it figured out. Hopefully that'll be fixed by Thursday. My suggestion for Thursday to you would be don't worry about what's in the iPad. Look at as much of that document as you can. In particular, what I would do is, because Thursday is the day for the department managers to present to you, I would go straight to their sections. All right, so read the Public Works operations, read the Public Works capital, police, fire, do the same thing. I would concentrate on that because there's a lot of pages there. There's a
Or
lot
you could
there.
read 100 pages Tuesday and 100 pages on Wednesday.
Whatever you want to do. I personally probably wouldn't. I know what's in there, though. But that would be my suggestion for Thursday.
Right.
So that way you can be prepared. Everything that they put requests in for is referenced in some way, shape, or form in the document. All right. So we met your deadline, and we're ready to put you guys to work because there's a lot of work to do.
Progress?
Progress.
President's business, progress, motion to adjourn. Councilman Dufresne, seconded by Councilwoman Baumgartner. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. 7 ayes. Meeting adjourned at 7:15. Close to a record, maybe. It used to be like 18.
Yeah.